Today I took a special trip, about an hour and a half I traveled outside of Seoul to the city called Uijeongbu. Probably pronouncing that wrong. If you guys don't know yet, I absolutely adore army stew. The instant noodles, the spam. And this dish, of course, is not fancy. It's made with very inexpensive ingredients, but oh my God, does it ever make you feel oh so good. And that's why today I traveled about an hour and 15, almost an hour and a half outside of Seoul to the city called Uijeongbu. And apparently this city is on the border with North Korea, so you can actually see North Korea from here. Of course, it has many military bases, so after the Korean War, this city is where army stew originated from. They actually have a whole street dedicated to this dish. So today we're gonna go visit the street and we're gonna go visit the restaurant where many say this dish was actually born. Walking down the street, you just see one store after another all selling this dish. And a lot of them have a ton of history. Like this one was opened in 1972. I passed another one that was opened in 1960. But of all these restaurants, this one is supposed to be the original. This is supposed to be where the dish was born. This is legendary. Instant noodles, fish ball. This is like
glass noodle.
Yeah, this is one of the most complete, like diverse pot of army stew I've ever seen. Wow. Oh, fish balls. I think it's stuffed fish balls too. I think there's things inside. Huge pieces of bacon, Vienna sausage. Oh my gosh. Of course, spam. It's my favorite thing in the world. First time having a fish ball here. I swear there's something inside this. Oh my God. Ah, a fish ball. It's a mochi dumpling. It's like a Korean dumpling, except for its little mochi balls. And it's genius because they soaked it in this broth. Little chives, little glass noodles. It's my favorite part though. Ramen and spam. Oh, that spam is so good. So good. Like, I love spam. I love it. So delicious. I don't care what's in it. I don't care if it's I'm eating like a pig eyeball. That's the best broth I had in army stew.
I told you.
Oh, it's so good. It's so much great kimchi flavor. Like sometimes the broth you taste, it just tastes a little spicy, doesn't taste much else. This one is deep like the soul of this dish. So happy to eat this at the place that originated from. Oh, this bacon is glorious. Oh, this is so smart adding this. This is like different types of pork. You got the spam, which is just, you know, how can you say anything bad about spam? And this thing just provides that little fat. Every molecule of the ingredients, it just pounded with that great broth. We might need another one of these. Easily done by one person. Seriously, if you come here, don't be intimidated. Come here and just get this. It's so cheap too. Like if you could just get one person meal, it's like $5. That's the great thing about army stew. It's so cheap and flavorful. All right, this thing is almost done. Need a round two of this. Few things I love more than this dish in the world. Few, very few. Round two. I do have someone helping me though, so it's not like I'm eating this whole thing myself. Not saying I couldn't, but it's nice to share this with other people. There should just be a channel of 24 hours, just someone stirring army stew. I'd be glued. That was great. Best army stew experience I had in Korea so far. When there's spam and noodles in my stomach, how are you not happy? Long way back to Seoul, but my soul feels good. Days are definitely getting a lot colder here in Seoul. Yesterday was so fun going to another city and just trying out one of my favorite Korean dishes. It's a Sunday early afternoon now. Kind of just stayed home, been binging on a new Korean drama. Something Wrong with Secretary Kim, or I think that's what it's called. Awesome drama. If you guys watched the drama, let me know which brother you would have picked. Anyway, I was looking for something to eat that's sort of near my Airbnb, and I found this place that serves a nice, thick, fatty piece of cow tongue. Yeah, does that sound good? I think it sounds great. This place looks amazing. Their specialty is thick cuts of cow tongue. I get this question a lot about how I read the menu. Google Translate will become your best friend. Okay, I got the beef tongue and I got this, the first item, it says special beef. I don't really know what that means, but if it's special, I kind of want it. Awesome, wood charcoal. Whenever I see wood charcoal, I'm just so happy. They brought over salads made with beef intestines and chili peppers. The name of this restaurant in Chinese is called Chowon, or the Prairie. They definitely didn't name it that because they specialize in salads, but this is a good salad. These things are like miniature scallions, and this is all the great parts of a beef innards. This is how thick the tongue is. Look at that. I've never seen something this thick. This almost looks like salmon fillets, and they're throwing on garlic on the grill first. And then this is the hangu. Oh my God, look at that marbling here. Seriously, these look like fish fillets. That is a towering piece of tongue. That is some great marbling. This thing is just sizzling, and you can see the fat slowly turning translucent over that wood charcoal. And things are starting to smell real good in here. It's like that walk into your house, your mom's baking cookies kind of smell, except here, your mom's barbecuing a cow tongue. This sauce has mushrooms. Okay, I've never seen a dipping sauce with mushroom. I've seen eggs. So there's a progression here. First, the meat gets a little salt treatment, and then into the mushroom dipping sauce, little bits of wasabi. Outrageous. This is one of those instances that something is too good. Oh my God, that's borderline A5 Wagyu. Hangu, if you never had it, it also melts in your mouth, but it's not as buttery as A5 Wagyu. So it has a higher, deeper, beefy flavor. Basically, what it means is that you can eat more of it without feeling like it's kind of killing you. Wow, the beef is just outstanding good. A little salt, a little wasabi. It's the smoke from the charcoal itself. It's just almost overly intoxicating. And that's the beauty of this country. Wherever you are, if you search around, there's good food everywhere. Oh, side dish is good too. Almost can't keep up because so many good things around me. Oh, that's a thick piece of tongue. Love the addition of wasabi. If you never had beef tongue before, eating like a thin slice, it's so different than eating like a thick chunk. It's almost got a crunchy texture. Almost like a chicken gizzard, but so much more tender. And when you chew, the fatty flavor starts revealing itself. And at the end, what you're tasting is basically all the good qualities you want in texture, flavor, fat, lean meat, beefy flavor, everything is there. Chase that with a big old chunk of garlic. I love this spice. And they cook everything for you so that you don't overcook the tongue. Because if you cook it too much, your tongue is gonna become tongue-dried. Tongue-dried? Oh, I got another one. I'm so happy that a doctor is not cooking my tongue because otherwise it may become depressed. Because, you know, doctors, oh, one more. If a cat ran in here and it stole my tongue, literally the cat would have got my tongue. Okay, I'm just gonna stop now. The person cooking this meat just walked away shaking her head. Hey, when I'm happy, I joke. It may not be good jokes, but I joke every time she puts the tongue on the grill. I just keep forgetting how thick it is until I see it grilling there. This thing is THICC thick. Yo, Kim Kardashian be jealous of this thing. The second one she grilled is a little more medium. Oh, that's so good. It's even more tender in the middle. Oh, that's amazing. I've actually never been to this part of Myeongdong before. So if you keep going straight up, you're gonna hit the cable cars, and I think you can probably go into that tower over there. Wow, doesn't look like anything's open. Supposedly there's a restaurant that sells really good bibimbap around here. Searching for something that ain't lost. Lying out the door. I'm gonna skip out. Cases are going up in Korea, especially in Seoul. That restaurant's pretty packed. Let's go find something else to eat. They start you off with a little dumpling and rice cake soup. Pork and chive dumpling. Actually pretty good. A little bite-sized dumpling. Rice cake is nice and soft. So far, so good. Kind of surprised me. It's like 9 o'clock at night, the day before a work day, and this place is still packed. But luckily, they set up these barriers, so it is a little safer. I'm very paranoid right now because Seoul's numbers are going up. If I see a place that's too crowded, I'm just not gonna go. But Should be okay. And we got a whole pig knuckle here. And this thing, what you do is you take some of the cabbage, you put it into the vinegar that I give you in the bowl, take a piece, dip it in here, and eat it with some of the cabbage. That is so good. This place is amazing. Put this on your list. I love pig's feet. Beautiful golden brown on the outside of the skin. Oh, that is a good piece. The skin's the best. Again, if you don't like this because you think this is a little too gamey or smelly, trust me, the way they cook it, so incredibly clean. And it's great in this little vinegar sauce because it cuts into that fattiness and give that nice sticky texture, a little crunch from the cabbage. And this part, this is the best. Little crunchy cartilage that you can just bite through. I'm gonna wrap mine with some cold noodles. Excellent with the cold noodles. Excellent. A little chewy texture with nice sesame. This is the best piece right here. With that tendon and meat and connective tissue. That is so sticky in all the right spots. This vinegar sauce is so amazing too. It offsets any of like the meat, you know, in Chinese we call meat. Like it's too fatty, it's too greasy, kills all that. Allows you to stay hungry, be a pig, so you can eat that pig. I told you guys, pig trotter is something you gotta try when it comes to South Korea. Never had it before. This is the place to start eating it. I mean, they make it so clean and so incredibly tasty. Plus, it's like healthy. Look how much vegetables I'm eating today. Look how much punch on is here. If you just suck on one of these bones that has some of the tendon, the flavor increases exponentially, and you can taste all the great herbs and spices they use to boil flavor into this pig feet. Remarkable. I gotta be honest with you guys. I got a foot fetish when it comes to chicken and pig. I love it. I love it. This place. I want to come back. I think they open really late. I'll come back later, much later than now, so it'll be less crowded. I'll be back though. It's strawberry season right now. Oh, it is amazing. Sweet strawberries, a little tiny bit of tart on a freshly made waffle. Like, I'll eat waffle every day in Korea. Every day. And when it's strawberry season, get strawberry waffles. So, I don't plan on sleeping tonight. Gonna affogato. I realize, like, nowadays when I want to upload a video and I want to upload it like earlier in the daytime in like New York, gotta stay up pretty late. Finally got home. By the way, I named the plushies. This is Papa Dim Sum. It's a shao mai. And this is Bao Bei. Bao Bei. Bao Bei actually means baby in Chinese, and also it's a Bao Bei. Yeah, and it has a bubble tea. Anyway, this is available in the store below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.